Welcome everyone. This video is all about the very foundations of our economic and societal structures. What if everything was free? It's a tantalizing question that sparks both fascination and skepticism. The thought experiment: imagine everything was free. To envision a world where everything is free, we must suspend our disbelief and consider a reality where the exchange of money for goods and services no longer exists. It's a scenario that defies conventional economic wisdom, but it opens the door to a multitude of questions and possibilities. The abolition of money, a radical shift. In this hypothetical world, the very concept of currency, whether physical or digital, would be obsolete. Money would no longer serve as a medium of exchange, unit of account, or store of value. Instead, all goods and services would be freely accessible to all members of society. Economic implications: supply, demand, and allocation. Without the constraints of price and income, the traditional mechanisms of supply and demand would be profoundly altered. Producers would need to adapt their production processes to meet the unlimited demand for their products. Resource allocation would be driven by factors other than profitability. The end of scarcity, post-scarcity economics. The idea of post-scarcity economics, where resources are so abundant that scarcity becomes irrelevant, comes into play in this scenario. With everything being free, the concept of scarcity as the basis for economics would no longer apply. Abundance would reign. Work and labor, incentives and motivation. One of the most critical questions revolves around work and labor. If everything is free, what would motivate individuals to work? Would people still pursue careers and professions, or would leisure become the primary focus? Incentives for innovation and productivity would require a reimagining. Redistribution and wealth disparity, a new paradigm. The elimination of money would inherently redistribute wealth. However, challenges could arise in the equitable distribution of resources and services. Ensuring that everyone's needs are met in a fair and just manner would be a complex task. The role of government, administration and governance. The government's role in such a society would be dramatically different. Instead of regulating monetary systems and taxation, governments might need to focus on resource management, social cohesion, and ensuring the fair distribution of goods and services. Education and creativity, pursuits of passion. In a world where basic needs are met without financial constraints, education and creativity could flourish. People would have the freedom to pursue knowledge and artistic endeavors purely out of passion, potentially leading to unprecedented innovations and cultural expressions. Environmental sustainability, resource management. With unlimited access to resources, the imperative for sustainable resource management would become even more critical. The absence of monetary profit motives might lead to more environmentally responsible practices, but vigilance would be necessary. Social dynamics, changing relationships. The removal of economic inequality and the pursuit of financial gain would undoubtedly alter social dynamics. The basis for social hierarchies and class divisions would be eroded, potentially fostering a more egalitarian and cooperative society. Potential benefits: utopia or dystopia? The idea of everything being free could yield several potential benefits. These include the eradication of poverty, reduced stress related to financial concerns, increased access to education and healthcare, and the liberation of human potential. Potential challenges: the dark side of abundance. However, this hypothetical scenario also poses significant challenges. These include concerns about motivation and productivity, the equitable distribution of resources, the potential for overconsumption, and the role of government in resource management. A thought-provoking exploration. In conclusion, the notion of everything being free is a thought-provoking exploration that challenges our understanding of economics, society, and human behavior. While it may seem like a utopian ideal, it also raises complex questions about the nature of work, motivation, and the role of government. It challenges us to consider what truly matters in life and how we might redefine our societal values and priorities.